Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. It went perfectly last time. I enjoyed my time with Alfred Hitchcock and Vertigo. This scene with the kid's gone on forever. This feels like the longest chapter. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I need to play Yesterday again. Oh, they do the thing that a lot of people do where the start screen mimics the background of where you last left off. It's always fun. Okay, we have to help our mom with groceries or some shit like that. But I gotta put the orange juice in the refrigerator before the time runs out. Oh, shit, it really is. Put it in the fridge. Lettuce goes in the fridge, right? Okay. God, look at this little gremlin kid. Bread. Oh, it's this table? I was gonna try and find the bread box. Okay, no, paper towels, okay. Okay. Where do I put the paper towels? Inside the pantry, or like... Oh, yep. Inside the pantry. Got it. I wonder if this is, like, timed or something. I think I know where this goes in the pantry. Mom, why did you only buy one can of soup? Shouldn't you have bought, like, multiple cans? Like, our dad needs soup. Ah, there it is. Okay. I recently went on summer break, which I am now doing right now.
Mom, I put everything away. Can I go play
where
now?
we were in a house that was clearly
was
built
faster than
in the
ever.
70s or 80s.
Wait. Are you sure there's nothing left in the bag?
Feels like the way that this house is designed.
If I were you, I'd check again.
All signs point to a bottle of... Juicy? Red, my fave.
What?
Thanks, Mom. Mom?
Dog. Even as a kid, I knew how to lie to my mom that she bought the right shit.
Eddie.
I love you, Mom.
And I love you, honey.
Why is her face so bad?
Oh.
Mom, you're bleeding. That's why you were crying.
Oh, sorry. I got some on your drawing.
Signed in blood. Should I go tell...
It's nothing, sweetie. I'll fix it up in a jiffy. Just finish putting the
This
things
is
away,
still
please, buddy,
one of the
okay?
weirdest... This might be the weirdest
So
thing I've ever...
brave.
No, I played Captain Blood, Commander Blood. So, like, the times when they give you a mission, like, are the carrots now covered in blood? Like, these weird interstitial bits where it's like, hey, do whatever you want. Like, these are the weirdest parts of the game. It's like, I don't know what I need to do.
I should give this to Mom. I wonder which bathroom she went to.
What is it? Oh, this is going dark. Also, not gonna lie, I've totally fucked up my fingers trying to cook something and ended up creating a puddle of blood that was easy to follow.
Mom?
So,
What?
what happened next?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
Ed, there are some things I still don't quite understand. What happened to your mother? Why was she crying?
She cut herself.
When was the last time
The
you
faces
cried because of a little
Revert to a
cut?
default position, which
Maybe
makes it
it wasn't a
when the
small
game
I don't
triggers their
remember much.
animations all the more robotic.
Why didn't your father want your mother to find out about
It was
the Frangles?
weed.
You've misunderstood. My father always hid treasures around the house for me. Little presents or just some candy. It was a game.
I see.
Dude, just say it was weed.
Would you say you were a little obsessed with pirates?
Not as much as you are with psychoanalyzing me. I was just a kid.
I'm totally with him. Like, kids like things. Surprise,
You
surprise.
tend to obsess over things?
Maybe you're the one who's obsessed, asking the same question over and over again.
Kids like pirates.
One last...
I was under the distinct impression that psychologists just listened.
Let's just say we'd rather ask questions than listen to half-truths.
Why would I lie to you? Ah, come on. Don't you ever get tired of being ridiculous?
Cool. Another representation of
It's not going to work this time either.
hypnosis.
Please. Earlier, I sat down at the edge of the pond. There's something about it that I don't know. Lingers? It's as if I were there right now.
I think
the water
most
moved
of the voice
slowly.
acting actually is
I
okay.
liked the sound. The air was humid, sweet. The cool breeze whistled between my fingers. You could barely hear the birds in the distance. It smelled like sap, like bark, like earth.
Well, it's gonna be D, right?
I imagined myself 8 years old, sitting, smelling, feeling, seeing. And I imagine you, 8 years old. I see you. You've climbed up into the treehouse. You're playing. What are you playing?
Ready to board.
What is the purpose of resisting doing the quick time events to resist? Other than he does smart alecky comment to have the last word.
Flanagan, me Hook. It's not in your cabin, Captain Roberts. You better bring it to me soon, unless you want to end up as shark.
Damn it, Eddie! Are you deaf? Come to my office, now!
Okay, Dad. Flanagan, get all hands on deck. Aye, Captain. Governor Miller requires me presence at the forecastle to discuss
Oh, I get it.
matters.
It's a lot less. Ah, I see. This is actually a lot more clever. Where it's like, neuroses. Shirtless dude.
Why the name?
It's from a movie, The Dreaded Captain Roberts.
Mm-hmm. Do you like being scary?
Only when I'm a pirate.
Where did you get all of this?
They're treasures. They're all over the place. They're not actually treasures, but I make it look like it. The trick is half closing your eyes.
But it's not 100%, right? Can I not move in this sequence? Is it just a collective? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Why is Flanagan so ugly and hunchbacked?
Maybe because he's a little dumb?
Mm-hmm. Are ugly people dumb?
He's kind of like a monster, but cute and fun.
Who gave you all of that?
My dad bought me a ton of pirate toys.
Look closely. Are you sure that toy was bought in a store?
Maybe I found it somewhere. like my treasures. Before, he would give me presents. Lots.
Why did he stop?
He's busy.
I believe current clinical psychology and therapy, especially psychotherapy, recognizes that the ability of people to actually suppress memories is very minimal.
Why did he yell at you like that?
Sometimes he gets a little upset.
What makes him upset?
The yearning.
I got all the secondary objectives, but I'm missing. Okay. I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Alright, game. I'm starting to get annoyed again. Oh, fucking. Are you kidding me?
Who built it?
Dad.
Did he build it by himself?
With Mr. Samuels. And Mom and Mrs. Samuels helped.
Okay, we got everything.
Dad?
What? Jeez. What have I told you about coming in here while I'm working?
I made you lose focus, and artists
What do you
need
say?
to concentrate.
You go to the garage and bring me a... You know what. Oh, and most importantly, your mom can't find out.
A secret pirate brotherhood pact?
Sure, but she can't find out. Come on! You're taking forever.
This I like. Where it's like forcing him to recognize that his memories of the past are flawed.
You told me about a pirate handshake where you bumped fists. Did that actually happen, or did you make it up?
It might have happened another day, before, when everything was peachy.
Ed, your father, has he ever hit you?
No. But he will.
When, Ed? When will he hit you?
I don't know yet.
And your mom, has he ever hit her?
I don't know.
How much does your dad smoke?
I don't know, but he doesn't want to.
Who makes him?
The yearning.
Mm-hmm. Is that what he says? What is your dad writing?
A bestseller.
Will it? Sell, I mean.
He'll never finish it.
Okay.
So your father hides treasure around the house as a kind of game for you. Do you remember other treasures, aside from the Frangles?
Not right now.
So you and your dad made up the Pirate Brotherhood? Or was there anyone else?
No, just me.
And your dad?
I don't know.
There's an element of this that feels like the Sherlock Holmes Last Testament game. Like, this feels like that. Okay, so I think we're done with that memory. Now it's time to find out about how my mom died, right? That's what this is? Or I'm getting my dad some weed?
No, it's here in the garage, but where exactly? That is the question, Flagon. The governor is constantly changing its location.
God, look at how dead his eyes were in that scene.
Enough questions.
Look at those
Flagon.
dead
Start
eyes.
looking.
It was weed. Oh. Was that Dawn Gold? Are we gonna see, like, our mom covered in bruises? Is that what's gonna happen? I believe that the hunchback is meant to represent your father. Okay, what was that? Dawn Gold? Was it booze? Was it? Okay.
Your dad said he would fix it.
I'll never ride my bike again.
Mm-hmm. Ja. Das Bike.
They look pretty dangerous for a kid.
Mom doesn't let me go in there.
But your dad asked you to go in.
Oh, I did all the secondary objectives. Now we're gonna get the juicy story meat in the next part. Okay, what is it?
Ed, are you okay? Ed, what are you feeling?
I feel... I feel...
Do you feel like you could fight an
Okay.
evil manifestation
it's
of
all
your
right.
father's alcoholism? In the form of a giant whale? Do you feel alright in that regard? I shouldn't make jokes about this. Oh, wow, we're getting it. It's keep going. Let's go. I'm gonna get a glass of water. All right. So what are we thinking? Mom's clearly gonna be in a much worse situation than we saw her. The Frangles are the alcoholism. Her dad was an alcoholic, because, you know, all people who are good at creative things have substance abuse problems, right?
Are you out of your mind?
Dad's an alcoholic. Thought it was gonna be weed. Just leave? Bye?
Sit down there. Read this.
The next step in the long process of Joe human self-destruction involved an internal rebellion. His nervous system out of revenge for being mistreated by Joe.
It's all a bunch of crap, Ed. I'll never make it. I'm worthless. You understand? Fucking worthless. I'm worthless. You're worthless. Waste. No matter how hard you try, okay? You're trapped. Remember that. One day it'll come. It'll never go away. Understand? Remember.
Dad, I have to. Mom is in the kitchen.
All right now. Well, I like the idea of his memories need to be tackled as being a neuroses and not true. That's okay.
Do you like
I
basketball?
wish this was
Ed,
a better game
I'm
where this was
sorry.
at its core.
Who are you talking to?
To you. I love it.
So do I.
I knew it.
Really? Why is that?
Well, because it's awesome.
Oh, sure.
So are you. Who's your favorite player for the Lakers?
Magic Johnson. Wait, Nick Van Exel wasn't a Laker? Oh, yeah, he wasn't a Laker. He's with Kobe. I think that was when I was just starting to watch basketball. Because I remember when he was a Nugget. We'll go with Magic Johnson.
Definitely Magic Johnson.
Yeah, right. Too obvious. Has to be from this season. Nick Van Exel is my favorite. Nick the Quick. It's not Magic Johnson, of course. But looking at this season...
Yeah, the Lakers
Who the
aren't.
fuck says Nick Van
It's a
Exel?
shame. Really a shame.
Whose favorite Laker is Nick Van Exel? Who? He was playing with Kobe. Why wasn't Kobe a choice?
You fell, right? How long ago?
Eddie!
Ugh.
I got really hurt, and Mom got really scared. Dad, too. It was epic.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to say. Back in the day, when kids got hurt, we thought it was cool. I remember a friend of mine broke both of his arms and he had 2 casts. And we thought he was the coolest kid ever. And I will never forget, we were throwing
So after
baseballs at
falling
him
from
and he
the
was
ivy,
moving his
you
arms in
didn't
these
get
casts
vertigo?
trying to
What is
hit
that?
them.
Fear of heights.
His casts were the
Captain
baseball
Roberts.
bat.
Fear is what's found on the faces of his enemies.
Wait, that's it for that one?
Ed, do you drink?
So much. Today I drank a huge glass of water in one gulp.
That's good. It's important to drink water.
Okay. You allowed him to dodge the question. Not sure why you let him do that.
Is it a normal thing for your dad to get really sad all of a sudden? Or angry? Or happy?
It wasn't before.
Okay, you could just say my dad was an alcoholic. Alright, let's see what happened to Mom.
Mom, I put everything away. Can I go play now?
Wait. Are you sure there's nothing left in the bag? If I were you, I'd check again.
All signs point to a bottle of...
Give me a break. Oh,
Mom! You're bleeding! That's why you were crying.
oh, sorry, I got some on your drawing.
Ah, fuck. This is gonna get fucked, isn't it? Comfort mom. What the fuck?
Does it hurt?
Don't come in! Ow! 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 Ed! Eddie!
Ah!
I don't know why parents think that they... I don't understand why parents think that they can't have their kids see them cry. Because everything about psychology says that kids seeing their parents cry normalizes those emotions to them and it is actually healthy. It's an actual healthy thing for them. Oh, is she pregnant? What? What? That's the plot twist with that memory?
Mom, I put everything away. Can I go?
No.
Wait,
No way.
are you sure
No,
there's
no.
nothing left in the bag? If I were you, I'd check again.
All signs point to a bottle of.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I need to see this again. Oh, man. No, they wouldn't do that.
Mom,
There's
I put
no-
everything away. Can I go play now?
Wait,
No way.
are you sure there's nothing left in the bag? If I were you, I'd check again.
All signs point to a bottle of.
Give me a break. Oh,
Mom, you're bleeding. That's why you were crying.
oh, sorry, I got some on your drawing.
Does it hurt?
Don't come in! Ow! 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 Ed! Eddie!
Ah!
I have to see it again. I have to see this. No, wait, is it not gonna let me? It's not gonna let me see the scene again? How? How do you think that's a good idea?
All right. So, you believe me yet, or are you gonna keep at it?
I had to give it a try.
What? Oh, right. She only has one day. Oh, I have to be...
Say hello to Joe Human in your sleep for me.
Joe who?
You told me about it. Don't you remember?
A Volkswagen Bug. Cool. Or not a Volkswagen Bug. A fake Volkswagen Bug. Oh, this is a look. This is the best look this game has had ever. I love the look of this. Now this is Hitchcockian. Deep dark colors or very strong shadows. Simple backgrounds. This is also Hitchcockian, a very strong silhouette. I get it. Get it? It's a Psycho reference with this motel. I like how she did the finger thing. Don't you want to turn the air conditioning on? Crank that shit up.
Mrs. Lomas, is there anything I can get you?
You don't do dinners by any chance, do you?
No, but there is a wonderful restaurant in Santa Anita, about 5 miles from here.
Oh, thank you. I think I'll order in. It's been a long day.
Oh, good luck with that. They don't usually deliver here. I could make you something, if you'd like. Just this one time. I can add it to your bill. Would you like anything in particular?
Anything you have is fine. I'm not picky.
Just give me a few minutes and I'll bring you something, okay?
What kind of motel doesn't have food? Okay. Was it tab that brings up the missions?
I thought Claire was manipulating Ed to protect him from me. But it's not exactly that. It's more like he's unconsciously repressed some of his memories, or distorted them. But did he block things out himself, or with the help of someone else?
Claire is helping him.
Yes, Claire was avoidant when I asked her about Ed's past. What if she played a part in that repression by being elusive, keeping quiet, pretending certain things never happened? What if Ed, aside from fulfilling his father's dream of becoming a writer, followed in his footsteps in other ways? What if, by driving himself off a bridge, Ed was trying to copy his father?
What? No. No. No.
Or maybe it was none of that. Maybe Ed feels guilty for having rebelled against his father. What about his mother? How does one deal with a situation like that?
Oh, man. She had the child.
What if a possible sibling Ed has never mentioned is one of the memories he's repressing? Too many questions. I hope Robert has some answers.
This isn't how therapy works.
Hey, sweetie. You must be exhausted. Did you find a motel? You should have let me do it for you.
Exhausted is an understatement.
Okay. Well, just stop me when you're falling asleep. So, tell me, how is Ed?
You know I can't.
But I'm paying for it.
That's not going to work.
No, yeah, of course. I know. But he'll be all right, right?
Just let it go, okay?
Okay. Sorry. Hey, dish the dirt. So, what do you think of his Aunt Claire?
Have you known her for long?
Just over the phone these last few days, but hey, don't change the subject.
I don't know. I think she's manipulating Ed.
Yeah, I totally get it. Well, I have some bad news.
She doesn't want me to continue with Ed's treatment.
She called me a little while ago. On the one hand, she says you're very professional, and she likes how punctual and responsible you are.
Oh, and the bad news?
She's thinking about moving things out of Ed's room so you can bring in the equipment.
You mean the rehab stuff?
Yeah, the walkers and all that. I don't think she realizes you're a psychiatrist or psychologist. What is it? I always forget.
Both.
Really? Well, the lady has a whole different picture.
I still don't understand why that's a bad thing. Hold on. Ed hates psychiatrists. I'm sure Claire does too.
Why is the
No,
audio mixing so
yeah,
all over the
for
place?
sure. When they find out.
Ed already knows and seems okay with it. As for her, time will tell. Give me a second. I need to think.
Yeah, sure. Take your time, sweetie. I'm in no hurry. Although I did order some dinner, and it should be here any minute now.
I miss you. I love you. I want to know this, because we're going to find this out through the story.
What do you know about Ed's first Vertigo episode?
Not much, really. He was 8 or 9. He was in bed for several weeks.
Do you know what triggered it?
His father. He, committed suicide.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought. How?
He jumped from a bridge.
And you didn't think to tell me this before.
Well, no. It just slipped my mind.
Ed is following in his father's footsteps. And his mother?
I think she died in a car accident.
Robert.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, is this the one where I have to use the mouse?
How did you meet Ed?
Through a mutual friend, one of his college professors. She gave me his manuscript. I loved it, and we met up. The novel was a diamond in the rough, but it needed a lot of editing. Lucky for him, he was talking to the best editor in Los Angeles. It was a few months' worth of work. He would come over, we'd read, talk, drink.
You said you and Ed haven't been as close lately.
No, not nearly as close as we used to be. We'd write occasionally, but ever since Vera...
Robert?
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Are you all right?
Yeah. No, I don't know. The day before yesterday was the anniversary of Veronica's death. I completely forgot about it. It's been 8 years, and that's never happened to me before.
You shouldn't feel guilty.
No, yeah, it's fine. It's just weird. It's like I remember. You said this would happen, didn't you? In our last session.
Possibly.
Oh, dinner's here. I'll be right back. Ah, takeout. A bachelor's best friend. Hey, how's Lou?
He's getting worse.
Oh my, a visit this late, doctor?
Oh, come on. I eat too.
Yeah, right. Of course. I'll leave you to it, sweetie.
Bon appétit.
Talk soon, yeah? Bon appetit.
12 messages from Lou.
Your dinner's gonna get cold.
Break up with him.
All right, kid. Let's go.
Never, ever tell me anything like that over walkie-talkie. Not ever again.
Adam? I wanted you to know as soon as possible. It seemed like the right thing.
I've never needed a hug so badly. But you don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
Kid.
We have to find my aunt.
We'll find your aunt.
She's alive, right?
She's alive. Harley is getting ready for the biggest search party you've ever seen, Adam. We've already got over 100 volunteers coming. We'll find her.
What Why is something clipping? Why is
All right.
there a tan thing covering? What is that face with that guy?
Let's go.
What was that face? What was that face? What was that face? No, you need to explain to me what that face was.
Sure you don't want me to go down there?
No.
I've done this before. Just pay attention. Give me more or less slack when I tell you to, okay?
You say, I'm going down the cliff.
You think there's a connection, don't you? Between my uncle and Ed Miller.
According to the forensics, your uncle died
Was murdered.
a little over a week ago. 9 days ago today,
Hello, ZP.
Miller tried to kill himself.
Hi.
We
you
are
doing
talking
today?
pretty much the same day that Miller's car.
Playing a very weird,
that cliff.
maybe not so great
And
game.
the jackass says he was riding with a girl and a baby that no one's ever heard of.
But firemen went down and didn't find anything.
We don't put out fires, and they don't find things.
Why is there so much motion blur?
All right, go for it. I'm on the ground. I'm on clipping, all right?
Roger that, boss. I skipped the monthly dinner, Nick. No reason. I just didn't feel like it. I don't know why. Just didn't. You know?
Why is this so slow? Why is everything in
just
this game so
stayed
slow?
Watch some stupid show with Marcello. Maybe if I
Are you sure this is a game and not just a poorly animated movie?
Let's go with none of this.
None
is
of
your
what
fault.
happened is your fault. The real culprit is out there, and we're here to find him. Okay?
Sure we will.
I get why you feel that way. And I have no idea how one gets rid of that feeling. However much time goes by. All I know is that it's pointless. It's like
Oh man,
busted
these
pipe.
face animating. This
The more you
face,
force it,
all of the faces.
Getting poetic on me now?
if that doesn't make you smile, I don't know what will.
Asshole.
America! America! America hat. He's got an America hat. Oh, it's a flashback to when he first saved someone's life. Got my hand on my clock, my Glock. Even though it's clearly something I need to respond to with compassion. I'm a police officer. She's dead. Give her 8 bullets. What is this scene?
Wait, I have a question. Is this game all cutscene?
No. There's quick time events, there's adventure game exploration stuff, and then there's flashback dream analysis.
Huh. Have you ever thought about playing Disco Elysium?
I've already played Disco Elysium.
Nick, you there?
What did you think of that game?
Just what I said.
I loved it.
I'm sorry.
That's what I've heard from everybody who's ever played that game.
How are you getting poetic with me?
Gino doesn't like it.
You asshole.
Okay, well, no guff to Gino, but it's well documented that Gino's got pretty questionable taste in video games.
Yeah, he thinks Sad Wizard Boy is the best thing to happen to video games. He's all like, oh, that game's like too open-ended. It's too hard to know where you need to go. It's like, bitch, that's the whole reason why that game's great. The game doesn't do a good job of teaching you how to play it and just drops you. That's bad game design. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Have you... I don't know if it qualifies as an adventure game, but have you ever played Torment, Tides of Torment, Numenera?
Can you stay around here? I think that game is fine. I think that game is good. I think that the role-playing elements of it are actually actively bad, but like the actual story and atmosphere, much like the original Planescape,
yeah.
the storytelling and characterization is great. The actual playing is not great.
I played Numenera, the tabletop game, when it was like, when it first came out. It's found that Torment, it didn't do a very good job translating the actual like character creation to a video game, because like,
Son of a bitch.
you're super limited what you're allowed to be.
So here's the adventure game spot. I have to find the white dots that indicate something that I can click it to make it an interactable thing. That's the game part.
So they don't even make you...
And then I have to pay attention for quick time events. Okay, he had a gun. He was driving a car before he crashed it, and there was a bottle of whiskey.
Alright, they mark the white so you know they're interactable, so you don't even need to pixel hunt.
No.
Adam?
Sometimes you do.
Go forensics.
Sometimes those
We've
little
got
white
work
dots are
for.
impossible to find.
So I was gonna say, I feel like pixel hunting is like a pretty big part of like adventure games, at least like older adventure games.
Yeah. This is not an old game.
No.
It's too early, John. I don't...
Do you even listen to me when I talk? Oh,
Next
This came out 2 years
here
ago,
we
Harley.
go again.
Next week.
This game
There's
came
no
out 2 years.
traffic
It
now.
looks like this
You know
on
how it
purpose.
gets? If we don't leave before sunrise, we
Yeah.
don't get there until lunchtime. I mean, honestly.
Is Alfred Hitchcock still alive?
Next week, we should leave
No.
at a reasonable time. The kids need their rest.
You're saying that as if I didn't care.
Alfred
Again,
Hitchcock.
I'm their father. Are you saying I don't care?
Vertigo. Oh, okay, so this is a game based
No
on
one
the
said that,
movie
John.
from
No
the
one.
50s.
It's not even based off of the movie. It's an inspiration.
An
not gonna win this fight.
inspiration.
It's over.
Huh. An inspiration that, according to Google, retails for $10 right now.
Let's go with green.
Ooh, soldier guys. Oh, I just remembered the secondary reason why I came in here. I wanted to apologize for being absent the last couple of weeks. I started a new job.
Oh no. Oh no. We gonna die. We gonna die.
There's a baby in that crash. And also a human child. Damn.
I'm just gonna say it. The sound effects for this are terrible.
I would love to hear them, but my internet doesn't want me to be in your Twitch stream for some reason. It keeps crashing.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's the reason why sometimes you're breaking up a little bit. What did you make for food today, Harley? Senior chef?
Today we actually had takeout.
Ooh.
We went to this Korean barbecue place up the way.
It's important.
And I had Gangnam style boneless chicken.
Cool. That sounds great.
Yeah, I actually found out that that's like a real thing and not just like the name of a catchy song.
To other people's pain. You get off on it.
Tell me about your father. About his...
See, case in point.
Please.
It's time for a flashback scene.
Aunt Claire really loves you, huh? If she'd brought me all those books, I would have never left my room. What about the birthday cake she's making for you, huh? Come on. Let's see if you remember the ingredients we have to buy. Okay. I'll say one, and then you say one. Baking powder. Eggs.
Yes.
Flour.
Yes.
I actually do know about this.
Butter.
It is technically correct. It was changed about 4 years after the game came out.
Molasses.
Yes.
Look at this little goblin child that they made. Oh, is the dad just gonna jump out of the car and jump over the bridge and kill himself? Is that what's gonna happen?
And I thought I had bad dad issues. That poor kid. That poor homunculus. Damn, dude.
You're a kid.
Tie your shoes, kid. Tripping over fucking nothing.
He's a goblin child, but he didn't deserve that.
Well, I've held up my side of the bargain. Somebody must be exhausted from all that listening. So, sandwich before going back home?
Oh, right. So the psychologist uses hypnosis to get him to confess what he's hiding inside of his brain. It's a very realistic depiction of therapy, right?
is not how things really happened, right?
You know what? I couldn't tell you.
Addicts.
I couldn't tell you either. All I know is that...
That wasn't enough for you? You need a double dose of tragedy?
Look at the spiral, please.
You got me out of the hospital. You're a friend of Robert's. But you've just used up the last favor I owe you. So, next ones. Sandwich, car, road, bed. Got it?
Got it. You're 9. Your parents woke you up in the middle of the night to go on a trip. You fell asleep in the car. Your sister is next to you. You hear your parents, and gradually you wake up.
No.
You have several plastic figurines. Can you describe them to me?
They are from... Please, no. No.
Wake up, Eddie.
No.
Wake up.
No.
Wake up.
No.
Wake up.
All right, we're gonna go to Hypnosis Land.
Woo! Hypnosis Land!
We gotta address our suppressed memories. Get them to tell the truth.
No, damn it.
I can't do this anymore, John. I can't.
Do you even listen to me when I talk?
Well, it turns out his family was never
What did you
good.
promise me,
His family life sucked.
For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death fucking do us part. God damn it.
Next week, I'm taking the kids, and I'm leaving. The sooner you get
To
it
be
in
with
your
him.
head.
Am I right?
Whatever
again,
bit just
please.
happened had really anime-level voice acting in it.
Father. You seriously think I didn't know about that? That I don't know who he is?
There's nobody, John. Nobody.
You're not gonna tear this family apart. I'll tear it apart first.
Oh, wow, we're really going for it, huh? Baby.
Do you know why your mom decided to have Jenny?
I don't get it. She was just a little seed.
Before, you said your mother winked at you at that point, but actually, she only looked at you. Why?
She would do that sometimes.
Why did you forget the last look she gave you, Ed?
I don't know. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything.
Do you go from San Francisco to Cerro Lake every weekend?
Mainly in the summertime. The house in San Francisco is really small. And Dad says his imagination doesn't fit inside, so it ends up jumping out the window.
Especially now that they've turned his office into Jenny's room, right?
Okay, so his life sucked. He pushes the car down, doesn't he? He pushes the car, doesn't he? Yep. How could I have foreseen that he was an asshole? Drunk dad. Okay, Golem Child, let's get your clue. What do you have to...
Did you hurt your collarbone?
The doctor will say the seatbelt saved me, but it burnt my skin.
Oh, okay, what does that have to add to anything?
She's asleep, isn't she?
You know she's not, Eddie.
She's crying. Jenny's crying. Is she okay?
No.
You know she's not, Eddie. Before, you told me a blowout caused the accident.
Yep.
But you didn't hear anything, did you, Ed?
That's what Dad will tell the police.
Okay, so your dad killed your family. Cool. Seems like a real cool guy.
Do you still have that figurine?
I'll lose it.
Okay.
Will your father keep drinking from that day until his last?
Aunt Claire won't let him.
Aunt Claire?
She'll come from San Bernardino to take care of us.
Okay. Alright, let's talk about your dad. Oh, really? That's it? We're not going to do the scene where our dad jumps off the bridge? That's not something that we're going to analyze and confront Dr. Brain Lady?
Huh? What happened?
Ed.
Yeah, tell him the
All
truth.
right. You have to know the truth. Your father did something that...
Why would you analyze and confront that? That sounds hard.
You can't go in there.
What did you do, Miller?
Sheriff Reyes.
That's me. What the hell did you do? Dr. Lomas?
That's me.
Oh, sorry. Should, I have to talk to Mr. Miller. Could you wait outside just a minute?
I'm sorry to inconvenience you, but Mr. Miller is my patient. Whatever you need to tell him, it will be in front of me.
I understand your predicament, Doctor. But it's serious. I wouldn't be asking you if...
I understand your predicament as well, Sheriff. You barged into my patient's room without permission. What's so urgent?
Or I could... Wait, can you report someone for interrupting a therapy? Also, yeah, do you have a warrant for this?
Do you have a warrant explaining why?
I know this might seem irregular, but if I could just...
I don't care what it looks like. I'm not leaving this room.
Ah, that was horseshit.
Please.
Dr. Lomas, I'll take care of this. Please.
Thank you.
You don't like me, I don't like you. Let's get to the point.
I love how his utility belt just clipped through his
Okay,
thighs.
Miller. 27 years ago, on Brody Canyon Bridge, your family...
No. No.
And now the exact same thing happens. And I'm supposed to believe it? We searched the car. No sign of a certain Faye or a baby.
The police academy isn't what it used to be.
Convince me. I'm sure you have their pictures on your phone, right?
It was the first freaking thing I checked when I woke up. All deleted.
Sure. Describe her then. Height?
Average? 5'8"?
Blonde, brunette?
Practically silver. Shoulder length. Straight.
Eye color?
Light. Green.
Ethnicity?
Caucasian. Very fair skin.
I suppose you know they ran some tests when you got to the hospital.
Enlighten me. What did they find?
You were drunk as a skunk.
Alcohol.
Yeah, right.
Well, according to the truck driver who saved you, you reeked of booze.
I hate this stuff. Can't even stand the smell.
Even an 18-year-old Durrell Special Reserve? Sedatives.
Do I look like someone who has trouble sleeping? I've been in bed for a week.
Antipsychotics.
I doubt that. Does Advil count?
So, how did it all happen?
Here we go again.
I was sleeping. Faye woke me up. Jenny had a slight fever.
Jenny?
My daughter.
Jenny.
We got dressed to take her to the hospital. We got in the car, and that's it.
That's it.
I told you, I don't remember.
Amnesia. Comes in handy sometimes, doesn't it? It takes a lot of guts to commit suicide. Or maybe it takes the opposite. If that truck driver hadn't showed up, would you have done it?
No, I was getting down from the railing when he knocked me on the ground.
Had you met him before?
The truck driver? What are you suggesting? You had me confused for a minute there, Sheriff. I thought, how is this guy who's been out to get me since forever the only one who seems to believe Faye exists? But I get it now. I stopped counting the amount of times you pulled me over for a breath test. Now you finally have an excuse. You want to lock me up for a damn DUI? And if you can also peg involuntary manslaughter on me, all hail the sheriff.
You have no idea of the charges coming your way, and it all starts here. You are good friends with the Franklins, aren't you?
What? What have they got to do with any of this?
Do you have a gun permit?
I'm a writer. The pen is mightier than the sword and all that crap.
Then, what's that Glock 19 doing in your glove compartment, huh?
What are you talking about? Are you messing with the little sanity I have left?
Do you and Samuel Franklin go fishing a lot?
Is that a crime?
Huh. You barely have any friends. Him, I'd say he had, what, none?
I don't know. A few years ago, I went for a walk in the woods. He was fishing. I spooked his fish. He ended up showing me the ropes. We go down to the river every once in a while now. Or he just stops by when he's bored. Just your average boy meets old guy story.
How do you get along with Esther Franklin?
We were close when I was a kid, but that ended when I went to San Bernardino with Aunt Claire. When I came back about 9 years ago, we started to reconnect. She still cares about me, for some reason. All right. That's it. What's going on?
Mr. Franklin is missing. Samuel Franklin died from a bullet to the head. The same day you almost killed yourself.
No. No. No.
They took the time to give him chest hair, though.
No.
We need fingerprints. So, Harley, how would you violate warrantless search and seizure and getting fingerprints in a man's house that you barged into without a warrant?
How would I circumvent it?
Yeah, how would you circumvent the Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights?
Too many people
would...
have touched it. And Miller's probably the
I
only
would not
one
do
who
that.
hasn't.
Yeah, but you're a police officer. You probably do it every day.
Well, I'd also probably not be a police officer.
Miller.
What am I, Sheriff? A lunatic?
A murderer?
Right now,
Now that,
you're just a suspect.
that I could probably pull
We'll
off.
see what happens.
What about Esther? We have to find her.
A search party is all set for this afternoon. We'll find her.
And I can't even help. Fucking Vertigo.
Vertigo doesn't... Okay, whatever.
No. If Miller has seen any detective movies, he'll know what I'm trying to do. Especially being a writer. Too risky. He's right there. And it doesn't look like he's going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
What if I handed it to him? With some excuse. To look at something. Maybe a picture of this Faye. What did he say she looked like?
Practically silver, so blonde with green eyes, right? Oh, this is tricky. It was blonde with green eyes. Really? Really? You're gonna fucking try and pull up images of her using, like, Chat GPT?
Looks like he wasn't lying about this.
Remember, kids, don't take regular ibuprofen. It'll thin your blood and fuck you up.
There's something I want you to see. You could be a huge help.
I'm playing Vampire Survivor, the little auto shooter game, right? And
This
the
was
character
just
I
something.
picked,
She was...
the character I'm playing as
Something.
only has random attacks,
Is it
so
Faye?
I have no way of
She
killing
was
any of the
blonde and had
bosses that
green
show up.
eyes, but no.
Zoom in. Look at the details. Maybe she was wearing a fake nose or something.
No. Sorry, but no. Hey, Sheriff. Find Esther.
By the way, we found your cap in the ravine.
What cap?
The one with the stars and stripes.
No. Please, stop. Thanks for what you did before. For confronting the sheriff.
Are you all right?
You know I'm not. Please help me. When the sheriff walked in, you were about to tell me something. Don't leave me hanging.
I'm still missing a piece of the puzzle. Just one. Give me that peace, and I'll tell you everything without the fear of hurting you anymore.
Okay.
Before your childhood accident, days, maybe weeks earlier, if that's what I think it is, something your father told you about your mother, or the other way around. Something that made you take sides.
I think I might have something for you. I think, yeah. It was the weekend before the accident. I was completely obsessed with his sea shanty.
Ugh.
Well, more than the actual shanty, I had a thing with his verse. I don't even know why.
What verse was it? What did it say?
Oh, it's an actual Walkman. They didn't even, like, make up a fake brand. It's
It's a Walkman brand Walkman?
Yeah, it's a Walkman-ass Walkman. I mean, what's Sony gonna do?
I would play the same verse over and over.
Why that particular verse?
I don't know. Maybe because it was Saturday, and I got my allowance on Sundays.
It's time for us to leave her. Leave her joy, leave her. Oh, leave her joy, leave her. For the voyage is long and the windstorm.
I'm not gonna be a shitty kid and close the door.
I'm a little more surprised they licensed that song.
Yeah.
Special Agent Miller, I have an extremely important mission for you.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Colonel.
That's the spirit, Special Agent Miller. As you may well know, we're in the midst of a Cold War with our worst enemy.
The KGB.
The KGB.
Well said. You're such a darn genius, Miller. You'll make a fine major. That darn KGB. Several of their agents have placed 3 nuclear bombs in one of our top secret submarine bases.
So the whole point is that
I will defuse
Is
them
that-
myself, sir.
the delusion is always
Only an agent with my experience and training can succeed under these circumstances.
But didn't you say you had a mission for me?
And I do, Special Agent Miller.
And that it was super important?
And it is.
So it's a
Special Agent
delusion
Miller. How important
that's
do you
a
think it is to
over-romanticization
protect
of
the
a
First
part of
Lady?
his childhood, and then we have to find out what actually happened.
Extremely important, sir.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Did I say Major? Miller, you'll make a fine colonel. Nothing is more important than the First Lady.
And who are we protecting her from, sir?
That's what we need to find out. Precisely that. There's a double agent among us. A traitor. While I'm away on my mission at the top secret submarine base, and I deactivate 1, 2, even 3 bombs, you will become the First Lady's shadow. Follow her wherever she goes, but keep a low profile. Make sure to document any suspicious activity that might help us identify the traitor. And remember, it could be someone close to the First Lady.
Sir, yes, sir.
Good luck, future Colonel Miller. The country's in your hands.
Like, I don't know why they decided to keep up with the whole, like, he's delusional thing again.
Where's the other one?
After they've already pulled off the veneer on that one.
I don't know.
It's okay, sweetie.
Lieutenant Flanagan, do you copy?
I do, sir, just like you ordered.
Do you have a visual of the presidential suite?
Loud and clear, sir.
Good. Let me know when she exits and heads towards the conference center. I can't risk her seeing me. Darn it, Flanagan. I told you to inform me if she left the presidential suite.
Oh, did she leave?
She's in the dining hall. Follow her and hide.
What?
Claire, how are you? No, your brother just left to get groceries. Oh, she's just precious. Yes, she gets plenty of air. I'm making dinner now, but in about 15 minutes I'll take her outside and we'll go to the lookout by the lake. Yes, the lake that's by my house. How would that be dangerous? Don't worry, I won't let her get close to the railing. We'll just sit on a bench. Okay, I'll definitely tell him you called when he gets back.
Flanagan, I told you to search the presidential suite for microphones, didn't I? And so I did, sir. But there weren't any. Do me a favor. Schedule an appointment with the CIA eye doctor, will you? Yes, sir. For who? Just do it. I have a feeling things are about to get dirty around here. There's still something missing.
Bandeasy.
Annie!
No.
My little sweet pea. Come on, sweetie. Time to wakey wakey. Who wants to go see the lake views? Come on, don't be a little sleepyhead. Or your Aunt Claire will never let us hear the end of it. You'll see. It's such a beautiful day out there. And when we get back, you'll have your bottle. You like that, don't you?
Close call.
I guess now I can go downstairs. Okay.
Sir, I scheduled that appointment with the eye doctor. Okay. Alright, good
So
flank.
you got a
Yeah,
corn
always
plant
glad
and
to help,
what
sir.
I
Not the
assume
sharpest
it
tool
might
in
be
the shed.
aloe
I swear, I don't know why certain people are even
and
born.
a philodendron.
We intercepted the enemy's letters to the traitor a while ago, but not even our supercomputer can decipher baby language. Huh, just like I figured. It has decoded an enemy message. Clever spy Miller smells something. Proceed with plan with extreme caution. Lucky for us, this one wasn't written in the traitor's native tongue.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Sir, the First Lady is out of the presidential mansion and is now crossing the presidential gardens. Tell me something I don't know, Flanagan. Let me think, sir. Don't, Flanagan. Don't.
What am I doing? Do I go outside then? Oh, yeah. We gotta go outside.
Are you following the First Lady, sir? Not yet. I need my camo helmet first, but I can't find it. Oh, I washed it for you, sir. I left it in the hangar. By the tanks and motorcycles. Another great fix by our chief engineer, Captain Samuel Franklin. Flawless design brought to you by our chief engineer, Captain Samuel Franklin. Although, why is there no jungle camouflage on my jungle camouflage helmet, Flanagan? I removed it, sir. It was not aerodynamic, sir.
The stuff with the kid like this, I feel like, is very good. I think it represents what a child would want in their own fantasies. Especially the one where it's trying to create this sense of him being a pirate. I felt those scenes were cut and edited very well. It's saying that I'm not blended in. Do I have to put like flowers and grass in the
Any
helmet?
updates on the First Lady's position, Flanagan? She crossed the Yellow Flowers track, and she's now in the lookout.
Aw, I can't go up the treehouse in this episode. Impeccable.
No, wait. Yes, sir? The double agent is manipulating the First Lady. She's setting us up. Sir? She stole a microchip from my safe and is accusing me of leaving it for the KGB to find. And the First Lady's buying it.
So I do actually know.
Now, if that's not suspicious
I know
activity.
Candelabra.
Well, and that's all, I guess. Shall we?
Hey, are we not going to talk about the fact that you, as a child, watched your dad jump off a bridge? Like, that was one scene, but we keep doing all this weird shit with like, mom didn't like dad because he was abused. Can we talk about that? Harley, can we talk about how he saw his dad jump off a bridge?
I don't know. That sounds like a difficult topic to cover in a video game.
But the dad's an alcoholic, and the game's okay with that.
Well, yeah, but like, he was alive when he was an alcoholic.
Lieutenant Flanagan, we have a new mission. A KGB agent has infiltrated the presidential palace with a single goal: to drive a wedge between the
That was an
president and the
interesting
first lady,
animation.
putting an end to a vital, long-standing alliance. But we won't let the KGB get away with it. We will unmask the traitor and save our nation.
This reminds me a lot of the movie The Squid and the Whale.
I'm unfamiliar with it.
It's about... It is about a high school student and his younger brother going through a very messy divorce with their parents, and how both of them react to it differently.
I know you found the missing figurine after all.
Mom will give it to me later. She'll be a bit angry.
You weren't obsessed with an entire verse, were you? Only with one sentence. Leave her, Johnny. Leave her.
Maybe.
Okay.
Why don't you trust your sister, Jenny?
Because she takes up all of Mom's attention, and then she can't be with me or with Dad, and then Dad gets mad.
Okay. That's it? Our dad starts abusing our mom because he perceives our sister taking up her attention? That's not how that works in people. No, it was the sheriff all along. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's so fucked up.
Hi. Hello.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up. The kid took a picture of his mom hanging out with the sheriff, and his little sister is clearly his baby, so he decided to use a Polaroid picture to photograph them hanging out and kissing, and then left the photo where his drunk dad's typewriter is. It's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That is pretty fucked up.
That's so fucked up.
What did you think when
Also,
the
hi,
police
Brayden.
officer arrived, Eddie?
That he was going to arrest someone for misbehaving.
Yeah. Welcome to the twisted,
Yeah.
fucked up world.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get something real quick. I'll be back. But, oh man, this game.
Yeah, it's a real fucking mess. So Harley, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Enjoying the soul? How's the solar hustle?
It's okay.
That's good.
I've made.
All right, I'm back. So
I made
let's
potentially.
do introductions. Harley, you're a person on the Deep Listens Discord, friend of M.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Harley.
I am Braden, Arbitrary Water, here playing a CRPG game of questionable quality, here to talk to you about how when Origin went bankrupt, that was the end of the genre as we know it. They don't make good at CRPGs anymore. Hardy har har. I like Ultima 7.
That's not even true.
Have you played Wasteland 3? That game fucks.
Yeah, have you played, I think Wasteland 3 isn't nearly as funny as it thinks it is, but that game fucks.
Anyways, and you're Zombie Pie. I believe you play weird adventure games?
I play terrible adventure games. I'm just like, oh, fuck me. Adventure game.
You have this friend named Fanta who just sends people dog shit?
Yep. He's currently exploring Europe. He sent some pictures from Slovakia.
What did you think right there, Eddie?
That Jenny isn't
a country.
bad. It's the police officer that's bad.
Inexplicable.
How did Jenny get a hold of that figurine?
Sometimes Dad sleeps in Mom and Dad's room in the morning or in the afternoon. And Mom comes and changes Jenny's diaper on my bed. So I go outside to play.
Wait, so I'm missing something. What am I missing?
Something.
Oh, I forgot to click this little small infinitesimal dot. That's me.
Why are you taking those pictures?
That dot, that's you, man.
Things just...
You ever
used
think
to be
about
better.
that?
Okay, Sagan.
You're the dot.
Braden, what
Yes.
was the golden age of the CRPG? We were talking about how Harley and I both really like Disco Elysium.
I would say the golden age of the CRPG is 1997 to 2003.
What? It can't be that bad. So, you are going to tell me now, right?
Your dad got drunk and killed your family. Hey, is a therapist
You've
just
been
supposed to
repressing and
outright tell
twisting
you
your own
everything?
memories since...
Also,
Not usually.
Also, suppressed memories are like the most overrated thing
Your
that
father
doesn't
was
actually
not
exist.
the person you remember. At some point, when you were little, he became obsessed. He got lost. He started drinking.
I'm being asked to get Taco Bell.
Ooh, get
Oh,
me some
look
Taco
at this!
Bell.
Braden, look at this! Look at how they're doing this flashback stuff! Oh my god! This is the
it's-
cheapest, dumbest shit I've ever seen! What the
Oh,
fuck
shit.
is this?
It wasn't Pringles, it was whiskey!
Why is it primary colors? Also, our drunk dad told us we're worthless because he's worthless, and because we have his blood, we will only live to be worthless.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Sorry for like grumbling in y'all's ears so much. My throat's just weird tonight.
Are you near the Canadian fires?
I mean, near enough that there was smoke a week ago, yeah.
Our dad killed our family. This is incredible.
I mean, damn, God forbid a guy do anything, right?
But also, why? Why does it look this way? Why would you? Why? Why?
Yes.
But why did I do it? Jenny.
Plenty of older brothers feel jealous of their siblings. It's normal. It would have passed.
It was all my fault.
No, it wasn't.
The picture. If I hadn't...
The same thing would have happened. Sooner or later, your dad would have found out. And instead of an accident, it would have been a slap, or a beating, or a push, or a knife.
And what good does knowing do me?
You've been carrying that guilt for years, building a prison of fake memories just to hide it. From yourself, from everyone. And it's been gnawing at you. But you need to let it go.
I think the game could depict actual Vertigo and what it's like better. Those were some heavy rain-ass QuickTime events.
Yeah, the height of the genre. Heavy Rain.
Should I play Heavy Rain?
No.
Yes.
I also don't want to enable him.
Yeah, I don't... Listen, the VTubers have already watched Heavy Rain.
Are you saying I'm not as good as a VTuber? Now I'm insulted. I'm your friend?
You're not my Oshi, though.
I could be!
No.
What if I was a sexy anime lady? What if I was a sexy anime lady?
What if ZP was a sexy anime dude?
Yeah, what if you were, like an eco...
Not today.
Alright, we've got a bad X. Let's check the messages. Ignore.
Oh, Ed. You're the most loyal person I've ever met.
Doctor? It's Sheriff Reyes.
I'm the sheriff.
Doctor?
Sorry to bother you.
you this late, but...
Don't worry. It's not a problem.
I sent you a few messages on the way, but...
Ah, it was you. I'm sorry.
It's late, I know. We were looking for Esther Franklin until just now.
Did you find anything?
There's still hope. I'm sorry about this morning. You know I don't want to...
You know what? This is good lighting.
But... I'd really like you to know what I found out about Ed Miller. There's a really pretty lookout near here. We could discuss this. I'm telling you, it's bad news. The gun, the bottle, his connection to the Franklins, the whole implausible story about the...
I just saw a post that was just like bad news. So, Pippin touched the Palantir, and now Sauron knows everything Pippin knows. Good
Like I was
news.
saying,
We don't
Wait,
tell Pippin shit.
Wait, no, you're not hooking up the black psychologist with the sheriff. That's not what's happening. Is that what's happening? I think that's what's happening. What? Why?
¿Qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué?
In what universe? Oh boy.
he's guilty. It's just... It's hard to see it any other way.
Why?
Don't you think, Doctor?
There's one just like it in my favorite movie.
What? Why? What?
I can't say I'm a movie buff myself.
Okay. I will be back.
Good luck.
This
I
tree
need
lived
to.
during 9/11. 9/11 happened in this universe. 9/11 is canonical.
It's amazing to think
canonical
the
in
tree
real life,
was
too.
born here,
Well, I was just thinking maybe.
that it died here, and that we've only been here about this much.
Oh, this controls like dog shit. Oh, we have to start from the upper part.
I'm gonna dip CP. I gotta go to
2016.
bed.
Bye.
Good night.
I became sheriff.
Congratulations.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
2016. All right. I didn't know what I was getting myself into either.
Am I by myself?
Did you become sheriff too?
I fell in love.
I'm
Ah.
by myself.
Damn. Of course.
Where were you, Sheriff, during 9/11?
What were you doing that day? Do you remember?
Fuck.
Sure. I woke up
Fuck.
at 6:30.
Oh, God.
like I do
We're all
every
gonna
day.
talk about 9/11
Turned
now.
on the radio while I shaved, and the second plane had just hit. I remember looking in the mirror, not recognizing myself, not my face, my hands, my bathroom. None of it.
I took care of people with similar symptoms during those weeks.
Is he supposed to be... You, when we control him...
I was born about here. You?
About the same.
Here. No, a year later. I was at a protest march. The police charged us. I fell.
LA, right? Did they crush you?
3 knee operations. What were you doing at the time?
I don't know. Patrol during the day to make a buck. Study at night to be a sheriff. Sorry. I have to insist. I know Miller is hiding something. He's lying.
To lie, you have to be aware that you're lying.
Nice one. But Miller knows exactly what he's doing.
He only has trouble remembering certain things that you do remember.
I don't understand.
Tell me about Maddie Miller, please.
Excuse me?
About your relationship with her. In the early 90s, you did a little more than just work and study to be sheriff.
I think I fucked up their relationship, huh? Yeah, I probably fucked that up, didn't I?
I never told anybody.
This isn't... Okay, this is good. It's like, how do I make these two come together?
Is it so painful after all this time?
Time doesn't heal a damn thing, you know?
There are things that only heal with a little air.
We were inseparable as kids. I spent more time at her house, the one you've been to, than my own. In high school, everyone thought we were dating. Then, she went to school in San Francisco. We'd meet up some weekends. Until, one summer, she came back arm in arm with John Miller. We didn't see each other for years. It would have been 5 or 6 when we ran into each other and started meeting. A coffee, a walk, dinner, a motel. Later, pregnant with Jenny, she distanced herself from me. I thought the girl had helped their marriage, that she was happy. Fucking happiness. She's a beautiful girl.
Isn't she? Beautiful and a bottomless pit. You'd gobble your mummy right up, wouldn't you? Thanks for coming after all this time. How have you been?
I've really missed you.
I'm sorry. I didn't want Jenny to grow up in a broken home. Or Eddie.
I understood back then, and I still do. You owe it to your kids.
I felt guilty. John deserved a chance.
God, what is this shot? What is that shot? Why is that... Why was his face not... Why are things not
Is he
in
still
frame?
drinking?
He's burying me alive.
What did he do? If he touched a single hair. Report him, and I'll make sure you get a restraining order.
I'm going to leave him. I'm gonna tell him next week.
Don't tell him anything. Get the kids, pack your bags, leave a note, and go.
I have to tell him. I can't just take his son away from him without at least...
That's the wrong thing to do.
Jenny is yours. Take her. See? She has your eyes.
And he doesn't suspect anything?
Since the very beginning.
She's got something in her hand.
Oh, get it, will you? Gently.
I have to do this for every single finger? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, Eddie. He leaves stuff everywhere.
How do you know she's not...
John's? You've never tried to sleep with someone after you've downed a bottle of whiskey, have you?
Well...
What am I saying? You're ready for water after half a beer.
Come with me. The three of you.
Let's take it slowly.
No! He's an alcoholic and
I
he's...
can't risk custody.
That was the last time I saw them alive.
Was it you who found them?
I wanted to kill that son of a bitch, but he took that away from me too.
Lorem Ipsum! Oh my god! They had Lorem Ipsum on the label! Did you see that it had Lorem Ipsum on the label? What? It was, there's Lorem Ipsum on the label. Oh. Oh my god.
Nick, no!
Did I fail? I failed the QuickTime event?
What went through your mind in that moment? Why did you move?
Oh, that's why he has the face scar.
That's something I could only tell my psychiatrist.
Thanks.
Now, do you understand? John Miller was dangerous. His son is too. The same look in his eye. I'm worried about you.
Honestly, after what you've just told me, I'm more worried about what you might do to Ed.
I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing.
I'm a professional. I know what I'm saying.
I just meant... Hold on. You believe him?
About what?
Faye?
Yes.
No. You're certain Faye isn't a figment of a writer's, a psychopath's imagination?
I'm not interfering in your job, Sheriff. Don't interfere in mine. Throughout my career, I've met a great deal of psychopaths. And believe me, when I know someone, I really know them. If there is a psychopath in this story, it's not Ed Miller.
I really feel like I fucked up their relationship, huh? Oh well, I don't feel like that was a believable relationship in the first place. What? What? Why are you giving me a quote? Oh, I don't like this. So she's just as crazy as Ed. Does any of this make sense? So she's a crazy woman that's obsessed with the author and wants to be in his life. The author is already emotionally compromised. Choose smile for him.
Aren't you a little too happy, Faye, considering how much that's gotta hurt? Look at poor Faye trying to smile despite the pain. What kind of maniac wouldn't feel sorry for her? How come you didn't call an ambulance, Faye? I tried to, but my battery died.
I need to know if you can do it one more time. Alright, let's get going. She's an unreliable narrator. Oh, she's the one that's murdered what's his bucket. Oh, it's just a hold. He's an author trying to live in an isolated house that can't hear or see a person beating their ankle senselessly. Ooh, it became a yandery. Memorize his dining room, memorize his kitchen, memorize his bedroom. It's got some twists and turns, guys. It's got some twists and turns.
Why are you looking at me that way, kitty? I stole your blanket, so now I'm the enemy, huh? Not yet. But one day, kitty.
Ed? You there? Have you eaten? I'm hungry.
I can order something online.
Something? My favorite.
There might even be leftovers in the fridge.
Something left over? Even better. I'll check the fridge. Don't order anything, okay?
So this went from Hitchcock to Misery pretty quick. What a horrible monster person. Looks sexy for him. Ooh, it's an old school corkscrew.
1 out of 5 on my list of things to make sure he delivers. But I'll need a more secure base of operations.
Deliver what? The poontang? Fuck you, cat. Also, actually, I don't disagree with the cat here. The cat is in the right.
This wine is delicious, Faye. Plus, you won't hear me say it out loud, but it's making all my blood flow down into a certain part of my body.
Okay, this is pretty good.
Emilio Salgari, the son of the Red Corsair. 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 Nice to meet you, Mrs. Miller. You have no idea how inspiring it is to see you in that cheap-ass, slutty little outfit. Mr. Miller? What undertaker did you murder and steal that suit from?
Mm-hmm. Why do we need a spoon for wine? I do like how this represents if you hide the wine or not. Make sure he delivers. Looks sexy for him. What next?
Faye, You in the kitchen? Just a minute, Ed. I'm getting changed. I still have things to do.
Oh, the backpack, okay. Okay. We're gonna drug him. Oh, we're gonna give him, like, dick pills. Yeah, it sure looks like Viagra. Performance enhancing. Take the bottle. Wait, didn't she have the bottle? I thought she had the bottle.
Someone looks pleased. Am I interrupting a special moment?
Huh?
Consider it my way of saying thank you. A toast?
My favorite one's missing. The son of the Black Corsair.
Emilio Salgari, right? Do you like Ed Miller? You know what? Me and that guy have history.
Huh. So, what kind of history?
Oh.
The bad kind.
Get my things and disappear. This is weird. Ah, there we go. These clothes are kind of clipping. In a way, I don't think he realizes, or the developers realize.
Oh, no. You're at this part, huh?
Go to phase 7 or climax?
Let time take its course.
Uh-huh.
Relax. I've been on the pill for years. Go ahead and rest.
Okay.
One day, kitty. One day.
So you're learning about evil woman.
Evil woman.
What if woman was duplicitous and evil?
And had ulterior motives. My favorite kind of motives.
Sweetie,
So, yeah.
the more I get to know you, the surer I am.
Sure. Let's memorize his bedroom. I have zero confidence this game will stick this landing.
What? What? What would give you that idea? What would give you that idea?
It's still so fucking slow.
Don't worry, sweetie. I'll be back. I promise.
Oh yeah, Jatsu with a good prediction. Is it gonna turn out that this is the sister that was supposed to die in the car accident? That'd be creepy because he just boned her.
Let's say I believe you. That Miller is innocent. Where do we go from here, and what other leads do we have? Hmm?
Let's find out if Faye really exists. Or existed. I have the date she appeared and the name of the agency she may have rented a car from. Sound good?
Weren't you not going to interfere with my work?
Touché, Sheriff.
Thank you, Doctor.
Apparently these two can get hooked up, but I'm pretty sure I fucked everything up.
Oh no. What will we do?
Huh?
What will we do?
Have you seen Black Sad?
No.
Okay.
I have not seen the video game based
Good
on
morning.
the
How are you
beloved
doing?
Argentine question mark comic book.
Well, it was 100% wrong that it was her. That it was this weird grandma figure.
Claire, are you feeling all right? Do you want...
Oh, don't worry about her. Come up.
My aunt just heard about the kind of therapy we're doing, and that it's not going too bad. She's never been a huge fan of shrinks, you know. She's kind of a sore loser, but she'll definitely get over it. Though she seemed pleased with you up until now.
Looks like you're a better loser than she is.
I'm well versed in losing. What I'm bad at is winning.
He looks like a real tech bro.
Yeah.
Let him help him out.
I'm broken. As much as my scumbag father was. And I need help. But... But do I deserve that help? Huh? Do I deserve it? Don't I deserve to rot in jail? Or an insane asylum?
God.
Or
Why does
maybe-
every scene have to go at least what feels like
maybe
3 times as long.
3 times as long as it needs to? Like this. All of this, like, look at character
I'm
face
dangerous.
exasperated.
It'd be better for everybody.
It's a slow burn psychological thriller.
We're all.
It might not seem that way with many people, but we're all a bit
There was a
broken
typo there. It
inside,
said we're all a
and we all
broken.
deserve help.
The
Yeah, we're
sheriff
all
is
a
out to get
broken.
me. I don't blame him. Faye, Jenny, Samuel, Esther.
I believe you, Ed. Faye isn't a figment of your imagination. Neither is Jenny. Tell me all about Faye. Even the smallest details could help, all right?
Why don't we just get that spiral going and spare us my lies?
We need to know what you remember so we can understand why you forget.
This is like a very weird, like, amalgam of, like, Hollywood talk therapy, psychodynamic talk therapy.
After that one night together, she disappeared, like she'd never existed. Hello? No
Man,
last
but-
name, no number, no message, no address.
Man, this game really likes to show you this dude's hairy chest.
Just her wine glass.
So, Braden, not to put you on the spot, but is this
You're
a
gonna
realistic
love this.
depiction of
I still haven't washed it.
therapy?
Funny, huh? As if it... Bleh.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did your
expecting
therapist ever
her to
break
come
out a
back?
tablet that then did a spiral so as that they could practice hypnosis?
Yeah, all the time.
I wanted to get to know her, but the way she left made things pretty clear. But something much better happened. Remember that thing I said about looking out the window, focusing on something, and letting my fingers free write?
Yes, I believe the day you met Faye, you'd chosen. A flock of birds?
Uh-huh. Yeah, good memory. At least somebody around here doesn't need a spiral to remember things. Starting that day, I made it into a routine.
Right? Daily flash fiction?
Finally.
Flash fiction. I swear to God, I thought it said slash fiction, and it's like, oh, so you went down that rabbit hole for your inspiration, huh?
Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain?
Some days, something interesting
He
would
wants
come out
to
of it.
hug the mountain.
Most others, nothing would. But I decided that my
Spock and
next
Kirk.
book would be a collection of short stories or vignettes.
He wants to
in the style of Bierce or
make love
Kafka.
to the mountain.
New book? How is it coming?
I'll tell you later.
Okay, how do you want me to write this book? Do you want me to start with rage, sadness, or surprise?
Rage.
Why did he get so angry when all we did was build that tower to get closer to him? Do you want me to be threatening, distant, or aggressive? Let's be aggressive.
It's just like...
Wait, he cast lightning and frogs, and his storm clouds intensified.
They talk about the Tower of
But-
Babel.
We kept climbing floor upon floor. Yeah, this is the Tower of Babel, right? Agitated or hostile?
Hostile.
The Storm and Mormon knew it was a Tower of Babel reference.
Yeah.
A little over
I don't
a month
understand
ago.
why you find this.
About a year since Faye's
you find
first
this
visit. I thought it was
It took me a
Samuel. We'd
minute
been
to
playing
realize
a
it was
lot
a
of
Tower of Babel
chess, and
reference.
we're
I'm
supposed
gonna
to
be
pick up
honest
a
with you.
game we started the night
Yeah,
before.
secularist.
I didn't read the Bible until I was in college.
Atheist school. So you were hanging out with your Cato and friends, being like, you know, we're very here. We would never.
I joined the Cato Institute not knowing what I was getting into. I think I've made it very public that I've disavowed the group.
Just like, oh, the age of consent needs to be lower. No, Borgmaster already made that joke today.
Hey,
and I
Japan
laughed very
Japan
hard.
made it. It's back to 16.
Thank God. Thank fucking God.
I wonder if people are still gonna make that joke though. She just comes up to the door with a baby.
What did you think when you saw her?
I was happy to see her.
I think I was happy to see her. I had no reason to feel any differently.
Her name is Jenny. She's your daughter.
What the fuck?
It wasn't surprising to you that she had
Yeah,
the
this
same
is
name
this is a
as
real
your
video
sister.
game. Huh?
Yeah, but not as much as the other news. And so, guess what she told me, Doctor?
She blackmailed you? A threat to your image, maybe.
Not even close. She said she was sure I was the father. That it would have been unfair not to tell me. That she didn't need my help or my money. But if I recognized her as my daughter, I could be in her life.
And if you decide not to, it's fine. We'll leave right now, and you'll never see us again. But call us a taxi, please.
You didn't call one, did you?
That one you got right. And so, I looked at Jenny. I guess it goes without saying that I've never felt emotional around babies.
She's a baby.
But she reminded me so much of my sister that, I don't know, I felt something. Of course, I didn't give Faye an answer. I was confused and I told her I needed time to give me a few days.
That's a totally
I
natural
said
thing to
they
say.
could stay with me instead of at a motel.
They're just having him emote without voice acting.
After that first night, did anything ever happen again between you two?
No. I don't know. It was all so strange, as if we were suddenly 20 years older. It would have been hard for me to see her that way. Not to mention how efficient we were the first time.
Is the way that this looks a deliberate choice?
Going for a stylized look.
Yeah, and I don't know if I like it.
No, it's ugly as fuck.
She never told you her last name?
No last name, no address. I would have told the police. I didn't ask her for her number either. She never left the house that whole time, and I guess we were past that stage by that point.
I don't know who's the real villain here. Because he seems like a man-baby weirdo.
You didn't let Faye and Jenny stay in the main house?
There's just my room there. About 10 years ago, when I moved back in, Aunt Claire started visiting me a lot. So I converted the old garage into a guest house. My aunt is better if kept at a safe distance.
Did Faye do anything strange? Anything that took you aback?
No. She spent the whole day with the baby, taking care of her.
Okay, are
playing.
you gonna play the same
Sounds
exact...
dumb, but I was even a little jealous.
We're all dumb.
This is the same... This is the same thing. This is the same shot. This is the same... Oh, God, I can see his eyes. They're bulging out of his...
Yeah.
Holy shit, these dialogue options.
Did she tell you why she disappeared that first night? Did she apologize?
No, and I didn't ask her to. You have any idea how many times I've done that?
I've got the gist of it. Did she tell you anything about her life?
Apparently, she was about to start a master's in something like what you did, I guess. But she had to hit the brakes because of her pregnancy. Only child, father a widower, pretty well off, pretty old, and hoping for grandkids.
I don't want to ask about the pill or an abortion.
How long were they here?
I've been thinking back on it these days, and I'd say it was exactly 3 weeks.
We've seen
they
this
got here
same.
on a Sunday.
It's the
and,
same.
as you know,
It's the same
they
animation.
disappeared on the
It's
Sunday.
the same
Are you
animation.
okay?
I'm going
Do
crazy.
you want to take a break?
No.
Brayden, I'm going crazy. This game is making me go crazy.
Just like in Vertigo. She's making him go crazy. She's gaslight gatekeeping girl bossing.
Uh-huh.
When you slept together the first night, she said she was on birth control, didn't she? Did you talk about it afterwards?
She was sure she hadn't skipped a single day. But, of course, no method is 100% effective.
How convenient.
A young girl, single, with an unwanted pregnancy. She didn't think about getting an abortion?
She told me that she was going to at first, but after a few days, I think I get it.
Am I at least close to the end? Are we getting closer?
No.
Wait,
no.
what?
No, absolutely not.
Really?
Anyway,
Dude, this
the
game's
first
like
2
12
weeks felt
hours.
Are you fucking
good, but
kidding
then
me?
Things got warped.
Yeah,
Like my
it's real
head
good.
started to rebel. Like if it was
Wait,
pissed off that I was
I thought
doing
this
No,
was
this
like
is
an
really
8-hour
long.
game. So I'm like halfway through?
Wake up, Eddie.
At most.
Wake up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why'd you do it, sweetie?
Mom? It was Dad. He meant to.
We're doomed because of you, sweetie. You're no better than him.
This is maybe the most bizarre failure of a game I've played.
Yeah, it's something.
Like, I play a lot of weird games, right, Brayden? Like,
Yeah.
Commander
Yeah.
Blood is maybe the weirdest game I've actually played.
Commander Blood is, yeah.
But this is weird in a way that just baffles me, because it's trying to be a Telltale game
Yep.
and cinematic with an IP that it's not even adapting literally. To which I would say, what is the point of bringing up Alfred Hitchcock? And then
Maybe the license wasn't that expensive.
And then also, the story that they're telling is so clunky and weird and awkward. And then, like, the way that they go about it, telling this story. And, like, this should be a 6 to 8 hour experience, right? But maybe they spent a lot of money on the Alfred Hitchcock IP that they needed it to be long. His eyeball is actually clipping through his eyelid. Oh, and we noticed that the labels on all of the wine bottles, Brayden, are lorem ipsum.
Oh, that's a good joke.
They didn't get rid of the placeholder text. Like, you know what, like, Dave Lang made a good point. Like, one of the things that he's already using ChatGPT for is to, like, actually autofill text in documents and books and stuff like that. Instead of using lorem ipsum, he just does ChatGPT, give me something to put on a wine label. And it's like, oh, that actually makes sense.
Was it a recurring nightmare?
Every night. Always the same message. And the days weren't much better. I'd wake up exhausted, couldn't focus on anything. For years, I hadn't thought about them constantly. I hadn't relived their deaths over
And I don't know
over
if you've used
until-
ChatGPT, but one of my other dungeon masters used ChatGPT to write bios for NPCs in a D&D campaign, and actually the results were pretty good.
Jenny's temperature
That seems like a...
Ah, you can tell that they're European because they used a comma instead of a period for degrees.
Are you sure? Sometimes babies just...
What do you know about babies? Let's go to the hospital.
But no, yeah, that's what he used ChatGPT
Get
for.
dressed.
It's like, I want a tavern owner
I'll wait for you
that's
in there.
a dwarf. And then ChatGPT gave him like a quick little 2-paragraph thing. It's like, this is what I need, because otherwise, making this shit is annoying. I'm gonna say I've been going for 3 hours. This seems like a good spot to stop. You're really telling me that this is 12 hours long?
This is not a short narrative experience.
Let me look up yesterday. I seem to recall thinking that yesterday was the right amount. Game. How long to beat? Yeah, yesterday is 5 to 4 hours. And if you want to do everything, it's 9. Like, that's the right amount for one of these, right? And I also feel like consumer preferences are moving to that as the standard for, like, one of these. Alfred Hitch. Holy shit, you're right. 9 to 12 hours. Fuck me, dude.
I watched someone play this.
I'll maybe consider doing... So I'm halfway done. Okay, well, you know what, I thought I was going to finish the entire game today, but that doesn't seem like that's going to happen. I do, however, before we sign off, I wanted to show you something.
Show me the meaning of being lonely. Just a feeling.
I do want to show you Black Sad.
What about White Sad?
Don't be racist. Oh, you want the White Sad?
The White Sad is just...
So, Creative Europe International. So, this game basically, Pengulo gets money from basically the European Union's version of the National Endowment of the Arts. Also, it's really loud. I need to bring this down. Oh man, look at the font that they picked. Oh, this is not how I would have done the menu control setup. Okay, settings. Wait, no. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man. Why do okay. I want this down to like 80. We'll watch the intro for Black Sad so as that you can. Yes. Please. Alright, tutorial on. Yes. Tutorial on. Subtitles. French, German. Ooh, it's got the Netherlandian. Oh, but it doesn't have Dutch speaking. So it's American, Frenchy, Deutsch, España, and Russian. The Ruskies. Okay. Apply changes. Yes. Okay. Let's now... What's the Hall of Fame? Okay. Still allowed. Let's bring the music down to 70. I'm going to be very quick. I want to show you at least how this is.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost civilization. Not because of the reigning disorder, but because it feels like the remains...
Let's go to Black Sad. Let's watch the intro to Black Sad. Pengulo made good games. It's all furry people. Brayden. It's a murder mystery with 3D furry peoples.
Yeah. And?
Okay. Yes, tell me the tutorial. I just need you to see what Black Sad looks like. I need you to see what this Detective Catman looks like. Is best played with a controller. Go fuck yourselves. I said it before, I'll say it again.
You would rather die than play a video game correctly.
Shut up. And yet again, the load times on Pengulo games, pretty bad. I just want to show you that they are capable of having expressive, pseudo-realistic faces that don't look shitty. Like they are in Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo.
Sometimes when I walk into my office, I get the feeling that I'm walking among the ruins of a lost
God, do you know what this reminds me of?
Not because of the reigning disorder,
what
but
does
because
it
it
remind
Jack
feels
Orlando.
Like the remains of the civilized person I used to be.
Where is the damn detective?
That's fair.
Look at
I'm gonna rip his head off. I swear.
You're not selling me. This thing upsets me.
Now! Otherwise, you're gonna be dead dead meat. Hear me, cat?
Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all I want to show you. Just look at that fucking face, man.
Yeah.
Man, fucking video games, they're weird. We should ban them. Ban video games forever. I'm super fucking bummed out that I have to play like 6 more hours of fucking Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo.
Yeah. Why punish?
Fucking Fanta. It's his fault. Are you streaming today? It's too late, right?
It's a little late.
It's a little late. What time were you thinking of? Were you thinking of streaming tomorrow? I want to plan this out so I don't interrupt
Ruffin
you.
and I are going to start Outward.
What time? Okay, whatever. I'll try to do something more like afternoonish. Like I said, I'm on break. Get to enjoy life. Sleep in. Hentai Power Hour is now 4 hours, bitch.
Okay, what are some of your favorite?
I like the Bible Black. I like the classics. I finally had to tell the fandom person why we had images on Giant Bomb that technically do not meet terms of service even for prior to fandom. It's like, yeah, there's a story to that. Oh, Joku's playing Kudelka.
Yeah, raid him.
Joku's having a good time. Man. Man!
Arby, this game's crazy, Arby.
I want to play Kudelka. Bye, everybody.